seems really the last few years. The flow seems to be just a lot better. The play seems to be a little bit better. I get a sense that the three y'all are starting to get comfortable with what your responsibility is, what your the rotation, and all that stuff.
Yeah, we played, about 15 games now, so, slow down, got used to the pace, kind of know our rules and what we got to do when we get in the game. And, confidence level every game is just rising. All three of us played great against NC State. Going into Maryland, our confidence is high, and it's going to keep rising. Every damn practice, practice hard, and, it's just confidence. All of us, we just feel comfortable on the court, and we're playing better teams. So, when you play better team, you put a little bit more emphasis on, just playing better. You want to play good every game, but playing better team, you put a little bit more emphasis on playing better. So, that's it.
You talk a lot about the stretch four and the idea of you guys getting out on the perimeter and that kind of stuff. Do you have latitude to take a lot of shots out there if you're open, or how do you fit into all that?
Right now, I'm just, as far as my shots, I'm just taking them how I come. Just working with the offense, running the play that coach wants to run, and then, if I get the ball in the scoring position, I try to make a play. If not, then, that's what it is. But I'm just taking my shots as I go. I think all of our freshmen were just, not being too aggressive, but not being too passive, just kind of taking whatever was given to us.
We was talking about that position being a little different because of you two. You two being able to step out and shoot makes that a completely different position than maybe it has been in the past. How much of that do you feel like you still have to develop, you, Jamel, in order to really fully become a part of that position the way he wants it played?
We got a lot to improve on. We got a lot of room for growth. But, just coming here as freshmen and being able to, do some of the things that we were able to do as freshmen brings, a different outlook on the power forward position. And then, me and him being a great, 1-2 punch or a good combination is really good this year. Whenever I come out the game or whenever I'm in the game, whenever we switch, it's not a drop off. We kind of bring the same things, just in a different way. So, we still have a lot to improve on and get better and know the system. But, so far, it's just been great, being able to play with him. Sometimes lately I've been playing a 5, but play with him, or, when I'm out, just to watch him play. And, I can learn from him, he can learn from me.
Is there any competition, between you guys? If Jamie says we need X from this spot tonight, from the 4 we need whatever it is. I mean, you paying attention to what he's doing and what you're doing?
As far as competition, there's always competition. Basketball is a competitive sport. There's always competition. I tell him every day that come at me as if he was coming at somebody he didn't know. Play me hard. I'm only gonna get better if you play me your hardest. I'm gonna play you my hardest. And every day in practice, that's how we're gonna get better. So there's always competition. Coach, for the main part, he just wants us to go out there and play defense and rebound. So that's what he told either one of us. Just go out there, play defense, rebound, play hard, and run our offense, and go out there and just play how we know how to play. Hedge, talk on defense, whatever he wants. But it's never really like I need this, and he never says I need this, and whoever goes out there and do it the best that's who's gonna play the most tonight. It's never nothing like that. It's just play defense, rebound, do what you're supposed to.
How tough is it?
Do you see a point where you'll ever get to a point where, and we haven't seen a lot of it this year, where you'll get to go on the perimeter and put it on the floor and get to the hoop and score? Well, we haven't seen a lot of that, but is that eventually what we could see from you two?
Possibly. Right now, our offense is flowing great. Lamar, Talib, and Cam, they're really leading us as far as scoring, the majority of our points. So maybe if the opportunity presents itself for me or Jamel to be out there and dribble and make plays as far as off the dribble. But right now, I just feel as though our offense is running smooth how it is, and just moving the ball, making extra passes, cutting hard, and screening and running our plays.
How tough is it as a freshman? In high school, you guys, Jamel, and Josh are counted on to do the scoring for your team. You come to Pitt, you're expected to play a lot of defense significantly. Is there a transition there? Is that tough to make that move?
Yeah, it was tough at the beginning to come from high school where, most of the emphasis was on offense. Score for your team, score to win. Defense, when you play good teams, you put more emphasis on defense, but in high school it's mainly about scoring. So to come here and he puts a lot of emphasis on defense and rebounding and being tough. So in the beginning it was a tough transition for me and Jamel, but I think right now